Hey, one and all, how are you tonight? Welcome to another edition of the Children. We are a day early because, well, tomorrow I got to work and I probably won't be able to do this at 10. I'll probably won't be getting home until 11. So, I figured, hey, why not do it a day early? You know, what's it going to matter? Maybe we'll get some people, maybe we won't. Um, what you see here is, of course, a new business card I created because, well, I'm going to Hamilton Comic Con this weekend, and I've ran out of business cards, and I need enough, and I got to go get some printed tomorrow before I go to work. So that's going to be a pain in the ass. Um, and hopefully they'll be printed by Friday, so I can pick them up, so I can take them to Comic Con on Saturday, so I can have them. I'm thinking picking up between 250 and 300, maybe 500. 250 and 500. I was thinking, and that's probably 500. Probably way more than I need. We know my last fiasco with business cards. Got a little bit more than I needed for Hamilton Comic Con. A whole lot more. Hello to whoever is watching. So yeah, that's I'm gonna get these for Hamilton Comic Con. As you can see, you got Canadian Shield right there in the beginning front. Off to his left, of course, we have Snowdrift, and then off to her left is Ozona, and then off to even her left is Electite. I tried to decide whether to do big or small. Hey, I'll tell you. I forgot about tonight's chill stream after spending lunch planning on joining it. Yes, yeah, the chill stream is tonight. Normally, as we know, it's Tuesday night, but because I have to work tomorrow night at 5 o'clock, and I don't know when I'm getting off, I'm betting dollars to donuts, as the saying goes, that I won't get out from time to get home to start the stream at 10. If I happen to, maybe I'll start up a second chill stream in 1 week. Wow, if there's bounces. So we will have the silhouette game um, in a little bit if we get enough people here. And of course, to Canadian Shield's right, we have the Flame. And of course, these guys are all in silhouettes. Probably only people that know my characters might even begin to recognize them. And of course, next to the Flame on his right is Insecto, the new version, and of course to Insecto's right is the Wiz. So that is what the front of my new card is going to look like. Um, will it be just for this campaign? Maybe if once I get back to my old place and I'll have access to my excess of 7,000, around 7,000 business cards. Maybe I've gotten rid of 1,000, maybe more. I'm not sure. You may or may not know about the fiasco of yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, well, his is definitely unique. Um, Zona's is a little unique, but of course that is the back or the front. This is the back. Just simple cross comics. My name, my website, where people can email me, and where various social medias to find me on. Um, I can't think. I've probably got more social medias than that, but I'm just not sure what would be good. Like I've taken Patreon off there because I don't think it's relevant. If anybody can think of some more relevant or other relevant places to try to find cross comics that I might be on, I'm more than happy to put on because I've got an Odyssey channel. I've got a variety of different channels, but I figured I'd show that off tonight. Um, the new business card that hopefully I'm going to be having printed up tomorrow, or have printed, take it in and get it printed tomorrow, and have it printed for Friday, so I can do Hamilton Comic Con Saturday and Sunday, which I have a table at. How is everybody tonight? Well, it looks like we're getting people here. Um, we'll wait till about 10:30, and then we will start the silhouette game. Although what we do need to do, actually, probably, is I need to go over last week's because I forgot to update the leaderboard. So I'm gonna bring this. And I didn't save the scoring last week. So that is up for grabs. Okay. Okay, so here, one through thing. Alpha, let me write this down. I need a pen and a piece of paper. Alpha, Josh. So we have three and we'll do two. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 for Alpha. And then 1, 2, 3. Then we'll put Tim here. But Tim only got any one pointers. So let's see. And Joshua got 3, and he got a 2. So what Joshua here's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. He's got 1, 3, and 4 2s. And Tim has 1, 2, 3. One pointers. I gotta get somewhere in the stream where I show down a little bit more. I'm not showing that. Let me bring back to thing. Um, I should probably draw one of my characters tonight. Are people wanting to see me draw one of the secret warriors? That's something I might do in the future with this one. I could put more silhouettes of various characters of mine on there. More heroes. Okay, so I see from 10 down, Alpha got 2 more. 1, 2. And Josh got 2 more 2s. And Tim got 2 more 1s. But how are you doing? How is everybody out there doing in the chat? I'm just going to update the leaderboard. Let me. So Alpha got 6 3-pointers, 18 plus a 2, so that's 20. So Alpha is now at 76. Okay, so do we now? Oh, we do have a leaderboard as well. Oh, I did change it the one way. Let me just do this. Change canvas size. No, I was watching Mike before the stream. He had a viewer, but I think the viewer mistook Mike for someone else. Ah, what makes you think that? I do not save. Save as. Save this as a PNG. Yes, we will take them. Then I dipped out when the wrestling wrap up started. Typical of you to dip out for the wrestling wrap up because not your cup of tea, as they would say. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly look. You might get nothing. We're gonna look at the silhouette game for a second here. Yep, the leaderboard is changed. Okay, so there we go. If you could like and share as well, so let's see. Height to draw. Okay, so we got all these characters, but I was trying to do those on my time off in between shows. So I think we're going to stick fairly easy, and I think we're going to go prop man tonight. We did Moose last week. That's villains. That was some research. Unfortunately, I don't know all these characters. I can't save them individually. They could appear at some point during the silhouette game. But who knows when that would be? The viewer asks some sort of question about my not liking some anime. Mike didn't recognize, so Mike himself said he might be mistaking him for someone else. Hey, well, what is? Oh, yeah, Cast Comics characters. The turnaround. And normally we would have a character up here for you guys to see, which we will. Just have to work on that for a second. Image. Let's change our image of the character. What we have there. Prop Man's a fairly simple guy. He operates during World War II. He starts out. He becomes a master in prop department, creating props and all that ways to work things out. And then he ends up deciding events happen, and he ends up deciding to become superhero. Let's see. We are. Let's make that a little smaller. And he is 5'10", as we saw from that other post. Let me put that up there. Um, yeah, so let's see. Oh. Okay, so anything special today happened for you? Oh, we're down to one. Jeez. I have a big week this week and next. Tomorrow I move my chest drawers into the hall, and then Wednesday my new bed and mattress and chest drawers arrive, and I will attempt to remove my existing bed. Well, that definitely sounds like a challenge. Challenge accepted. Oh crap! I gotta start this over. I didn't adjust the height and assemble my new one. Time to sleep. Then Thursday, assemble my new chest and drawers. Well, that sounds all very time consuming. Then I'll arrange for my old bed to go to the dump. Dum 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 dum. So you'll be the Lone Ranger, the Lone Dumper. Hail Silva! Then Sunday, my landlord will pick up the chest of drawers the holiday must. You want your landlord to pick up your drawers? Your landlord is coming to pick up your drawers? How many drawers do you have? How untidy could you be that your landlord needs to pick up your drawers? And of course, I tease, I tease. Well, that's a little big for a belt buckle. Okay. Guess he was just having none of it. He wants his phone. Ah, I'm just more teasing. Because there was at one time drawers meant underwear. Of course, I know in this case that's not what you meant. You know, I thought to do the play on words. Ah, I wonder how many people are trying to wait in the wings for the silhouette game tonight. Oh, okay, now that we got take that away. Okay, so we're gonna have to create another layer here just to create his insignia because, well, a P isn't quite symmetric. Alpha Pro and Joshua seem totally into it. Yes. And then, of course, Goodnight Spoon seems totally, well, he's into it in a different way. Just, both did push back. on the bad character designs like GI. I don't think they push back that hard. And technically, that's not a bad design. It's G.I. Joe, it's military. They're going to look very similar. And they did their best to make them not look similar. I'd say it's a hard thing to make military officers all look a bit different. Yet they did it. It's bad design according to comic book creators. Well, some comic book creators of the past 100 years. Well, I don't know nothing about that thing. In color, pretty much every single GI Joe character is recognizable. It's the silhouettes that can get a bit confusing. And I say sort of rightfully so because you're dealing with military characters. If they knew that character was a GI Joe, they might have been able to get it a little easier. See, the thing is, unlike this week I said they're all going to be video games, so they have an idea of what to expect. So that's gonna be a big help, I think, for people. Although I don't think a lot of these ones that I've done. So when does the game start? You're wanting well, 29. Let me get the cape on this guy and then we'll start. Well, and save him as well. Joshua just wants us to start before Alpha Proto comes, so you get a few of those first answers. So yeah, remember tonight is all video game characters. I said last week I was going to try and do it, and I went through what I had. I had to get one or two extra, but for the most part, it was fairly easy. I had enough. characters. Okay, so his feet are a little bit lower than I'd like. But we'll save this as problem. Save as. Now, normally I'm supposed to put these on a sheet, but with other characters, well, in this case, heroes, but we're not going to, not right now. So what do you think is a better design as character? Yes, a character that is recognizable is definitely a plus. But unfortunately, there's sometimes nothing you can do about that. Well, we have to present video file. Oh, and I didn't get last week. I'm gonna have to get 2 of these done up. I was very busy today. Let's level 2. There we go.
See the shadow on the wall. How could it be standing tall? Guess the shape, that's the frame. Play this fun little game. That figure in the dark, mystery leaves a mark. Outline tells. See the shadow on the wall. How could it be standing tall? Guess the shape, that's the frame. Play this fun little game. Who's that figure in the dark? Mystery leaves a mark. Outline tells a hidden truth. Who is hiding in the proof? Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake that holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake the holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Or is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind.
Yeah, and yes, it is. Oh, we forgot to switch something else. To What's the for there? Yes, it is Monday. Good night, Spoon. It because of work. I'm scheduled in tomorrow night at 5 o'clock, and somehow I don't think I'm gonna make it back by 10. So I figured I'd do it tonight instead of Tuesday. If I get back tomorrow night, say 11, maybe I'll pop on for an hour, do whatever. I don't know. But I just wanted to make sure we got this up there and out this week. Because people are liking this. So yeah, my work schedule all this week is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 5 to whenever. Not sure what time. And that's partly probably due to the fact that I asked to make sure I have Saturday and Sunday off because Hamilton Comic Con this weekend, and I'm there, and I got a table, so I'm gonna be selling comic books. I'm gonna be selling comic books. And yes, I agree that a character needs to be recognizable, but there are many ways to have your character recognizable. Yes, silhouette is one of them. Costume design is definitely another. Personality again is sort of another. And they all actually need to really fit together to make a great design. You can have a great silhouette and a poor costume. You can have a great silhouette, poor costume, maybe even a great costume, but unless your character's got that something special about him, then all that means nothing either. Yes, good night, Spoon. What do you need me to wait about? So my question is, while we're waiting on Good Night Spoon for having me to wait, what are you ready? Are you ready for the silhouette game? Are you ready for round one? Let's get a yeah in the chat if you're ready for round one of the silhouette game. So when I suggest that you stream normal at normal human hours to accommodate the working day, moi, you said but now that you are working, but now that you have a job, and you said job, and you're too good for human hour. I don't mind doing those hour streams. I just thought I don't mind coming home and doing this right away, but I don't think anybody would be waiting up for this on Tuesday night. So, and I never said "f the working man" to that. I said I would think about it. I've said more when I get my own place, get a lot of things more settled. Then I would try and have more shows. With a working thing, I might do a show. I might bring back High Noon. You never know. High Noon might pop up here and there during whenever. I was thinking of doing High Noon tomorrow and this at High Noon tomorrow instead, but other things are up in the air where I can't really do it, so I don't want to go into that. Anyways, okay. So what are the rules? What the rules? Well, the rules are fairly simple, my man. There are 3, if you can call the last one a rule. First, you get 1 guess per round. What? Count them. One guess per round. And the first 3 people to get it right, what the silhouette is, gets the points. The points. Now, the first person to get it right gets 3 points. The second person to get it right gets 2 points. And the third person to get it right gets 1 point. So, are the rules? Do you get the rules? I hope you get the rules, because now the rules, they're not going away. Well, they're going away from you being able to see it, because now we're going on to round one, and round one begins now. Ten, nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Joshua may be correct. Let's see whether Joshua is correct. Let's take away this silhouette. Yes, Joshua is correct. He's the only one to have answered. He's the only one to get points. Are you happy, Joshua, that you're the only one to get the points? With no Alpha Proto here, Joshua might just be able to catch up and surpass him. Tonight. But who knows? Alpha Proto could just come in and sneak in and start answering. So are we ready for round 2? Can you guess that silhouette? Oh, and I guess we need to do that timer. That pesky little timer. Okay, so we only have one answer in the chat. We have only one person participating. Hey, Trusty Sideways Kick, how are you? We are playing the silhouette game, Trusty Sidekick. This is basically, can you guess the silhouette of the character? You get one guess per round. Showing one silhouette, you get one guess. The first 3 people get points to get it right. And of course, Joshua's guessing Ratchet. I don't know why he's guessing Ratchet from the Autobots. This looks nothing like Ratchet from the Autobots. And so feel free to participate. Of course, you can see the leaderboard there. We got the scoring up. But, Ratchet from the Autobots. This isn't Ratchet from the Autobots. This is Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank. I think it's Clank. The video game. Not the Transformers cartoon. So Joshua is right again. Joshua is going to pull ahead. He's closing the gap between him and Alpha Proto with 6 points. And, he was 9 points away from thing. One more, and he's tied with Alpha Proto for this time around. Do we think Alpha Proto is going to come in and get his point back? Goodness, I once saw him gloat about being 5 years old in a walkathon before slopping the ice cream out of their hands. Okay, where is my Okay, let's get that timer ready. So that is gone. Are we ready for round 3? And I said, hello, trusty sidekick. Round 3 will begin now. Do, 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 do. Nine, eight, seven, six, five, four, three, two, one. We have no guess whatsoever from Joshua. We have stumped the crowds. But who have we stumped the crowds with? We have stumped the crowds with Metal Man from Mega Man 2, I believe. Well, you say Mega Man character after the timer's all gone. So, what do we get for that round? What does the peoples get for that round? My friend, they get absolutely nothing. Okay, can we get ready for round 4? Are you ready for round 4? I hope so. Joshua was unable to tie it up in round 3. Will he be able to tie it up in round 4 with this silhouette? You'll have to tell me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Doom 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 doom. Doom 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 doom. DK is not specific enough. Do 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 3, 2, 1. Well, maybe it is. Let's see. Has Joshua tied it up in round 4 with Alvo Proto? Well, it does say DK on his thing. But of course, we know his full thing is Donkey Kong. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Are you going 8 that you're now tied up with Alpha Proto and about to go in the lead, Joshua? Joshua says, DK does too, count you, sorry, loser. I got it. You better accept it, otherwise I'm gonna blaze your channel afire. It's his nickname. Okay, maybe Joshua did not say all that. He just said it counts. DK counts. I'm pretty sure Joshua meant Diddy Kong in his first guess. Yeah, that's why DK, or did he mean Daisy Kong? I guess that's possibly why, but he did say, I'm going to accept it anyways. So let's see. Let's give Joshua his 3 points for round 4. I'm not going to be too much of a stickler. Okay, so can Joshua pull ahead for round 5 and beat Alpha Proto? You know, just this day is probably throwing Alpha Proto off, which is the reason he's not here, giving you some competition. I was hoping that we'd have a little bit more competition because it was a day that I don't normally stream, and people would be like, what the heck, Rick is streaming on a Monday? What's going on? We gotta go find out. So let's see. Round 5. Will Joshua pull ahead? And let's. Oh, we forgot the timer. Time, people, time. There we go. We got our timer down. It looks like Trusty Sidekick is voting on people that he just certainly knows it is not. Do, 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 do. Oh, is that why you're thinking he showed up? That he was scared that you're going to beat them all to a pulp? But you know what, Joshua, you got another 3 points. Joshua is running away with the point. This is reminding me of the exhibition game where it was Joshua and nobody but. So let's see. Let's get the counter reset, and let's bring forth round 6 of this game. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Oh, and Alpha Proto is in the mix. It looks like Joshua might just have. Well, Joshua is still in the lead technically because he had one that he got in the lead. But let's see, who is this guy from thing? It is Mike Haggard, Streets Rage. I thought this was just a chill stream. No, this is not just a chill stream. And the reason this is today, not Tuesday, Alpha Proto, is because tomorrow I have to work at 5, and I'm not sure what time I'm going to get back. So I wanted to put this. I figured do my chill stream tonight. If I get back 11, I might get on and just do whatever, or I might not. Oh, not Streets of Rage. Final Fight. But because work, I basically decided to put the regular chill stream back a day. Because I get my thing each week, and I think part of why I got Tuesday night, and I'm not sure what the schedule was. He had made it up. He said he was going to rearrange things. You're supposed to really let the guy know 2 weeks in advance. I'll have no week in advance. It's about days off. Well, and because I wanted this weekend off because of Hamilton Comic Con, dang, I should have checked the Discord, but I was busy working. This is going to be an uphill battle. Yes. And it is all video game characters tonight, just to let you know, Alpha. In advance. So let's see, we have Alf. We have Josh. I do. Yeah, unfortunately, that's something I should do. I should, when I know something like this is going to change, I should start putting this in the Discord streaming schedule for the week. Oh, did he get the job at the Turtles? Shack. Yes, I got the job at Turtle Jacks. Um, I've been there about 2 weeks. This is my third week, and it seems to be going good. I'm liking it. People seem to be. It seems to be. I think they're all right with my work for the most part. I would guess. So yeah, there is that in a nutshell. So, anyways, let's get back on to this. We are on round 7. Okay, of course, we need to reset that pesky little timer that sometimes is not in your favor. But Joshua and Alpha Pro seem to have no problem with this timer. They seem to get in way before the timer ends most of the time. Anyways, although Joshua did not get answer 3, so that timer was thing. Although he got near the end an idea of who it might have been, but not quite. Anyways, here is time for round 7. One. Oh, we got no answers from the pros. Okay, I I think your timer is a little bit longer than off than mine, so I'm gonna accept possibly the answers. I don't know the guy's no real name. I know he's from Assassin's Creed. So I'm gonna trust you guys to be honest and tell me whether you got the right name. Joshua and Alpha, or and Gemini guy, only one guess per round. Although I guess you can put in as many guesses, but your first guess is the only one that's going to count. Okay, Joshua says I didn't get it. So Joshua, I believe, is being honest, or Alpha. I know Alpha's being honest too, saying he thinks he got it. So if Joshua says he didn't think he get it, like I said, I don't know. I just know Assassin's Creed is a video game, so I included the character. I figured you guys would know for sure. So I'm gonna count it as you got it, Alpha. Um, you believe you got the right one. Joshua C says he didn't. So there's doesn't seem to be any controversy over that. Who believes they got it right? And you had 2 different names. So we're gonna put Alpha here, unless somebody can prove that wrong. Yeah. Yes, you would be correct about that, Joshua. And 99% of the characters I will know. Of course, some video game characters I don't know. And like you said, I probably should have looked it up, Assassin's Creed, and gotten the name. I could now. In fact, you know what? Just to be honest, uh, Uh, let's see what you guys are saying. Uh, okay. Her social says every Assassin's Creed game is a different era and different name. Origins was a decent game. I beat the game a while ago. Oh. Okay, so Gemini's saying thing. And he doesn't have a skin in the game because he did say Robin Hood because that was his first guess. So his first guess was wrong, and he's saying it's 100% thing. So nobody got it then. Yes. So let me erase that. As round 7 is nobody game. Nobody. Yeah. Okay. I knew that round might be a bit confusing. Somehow I gotta make sure I know this stuff. I should have just said assassin. I would not have accepted just assassin. Let's correct this timer or get it ready. So let's see. We are on round 8. Round 8 shall begin now. If it takes anybody here more than 30 seconds to get this, I'll be surprised. And that is the time. And we have winners. Do they want a chicken dinner? Yes, it is Lara Croft, the original Tomb Raider. And by my thing in here in the duck, we have Alpha Proto as number 1, Joshua as number 2, and Trusty Sidekick as number 3. So let's see. We'll put Alpha. I forgot the H. Yeah. Josh. And just getting onto the board, we have Trusty. New person on the board for the leaderboard. Next week, we will have a new name on that leaderboard. It'll be one step lower. So let's lower this scoreboard too. That way. Oh, there you go. Why does this always? There we go. Okay, so there we go. You all got that one. Easy one for you. After a hard one. Are you ready for let's do a little correct. Reset the timer, and we are on to round 9. Can you get round 9? Is round 9 going to be fine? Find out now. Nope, not final round. For an extra point, do you want to guess which Mario? And that is our time. It is up. So who do we have? Who it is? Although I gave it away by saying which one. Guess which one. Yes, it is Raccoon Mario. So Joshua gets 4 points. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Alpha plus 1. And then we'll put Josh. I said for an extra point, does anybody want to guess which Mario? Once you and Alpha had it in. But I should have waited till after the timer was done for that. That was my bad. But nobody else guessed Mario after that, so again, it was a half a freebie for anybody for the one regular 1 point. If they were listening, which doesn't seem too many people were. So we are round 10. Time to begin. You don't remember what being one of the rules. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You don't remember what being one of the rules. Joshua. And surprisingly enough, in my case, for me a little bit, yes, it is Scorpion. So we have Gemini on the board. We have Alpha. Gosh. Could have been get extra points for express. Well, it was not on the rules. I just made that up. I can make it up. Rule 4, I can have it on the rule board for next week. Rule 4. If character is generalized, Rick may ask question for specific for extra points. If you put Raccoon Mario, you guys just put Raccoon Mario, and I just decided on the flim to say if you can guess which Mario, I'd give you an extra point. Yeah, that's why we're always making up new laws, right, Joshua? Let's see. Could have been Sub Zero. I was going to say Sub Zero at first. WWE is Mortal Kombat Ninja. They all look the same with lots of colors for the most of the game. Yeah, and that's why I was surprised that Scorpion was said. Very little is Joshua's secret. So I was surprised that nobody said a different Mortal Kombat character than Scorpion at first. Okay, so let's set the timer here, and let's get ready for round 11, which is beginning now. Do, 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 do. Well, you guys are really good. I was hoping I'd get you confuse them for Sonic. And say Sonic out of the gate because I thought they looked pretty much identical. Well, for silhouette. Man, look at the shoes. Oh yeah, the shoe. Those shoes are a lot more robotic than Sonic's. I can see how that would give it away. I didn't look at that one. I was looking at the top part. I wasn't looking at the shoes. Oh, okay. Okay, so we got the same as before. Alpha. Josh and Gem. We're just gonna call. Sorry, just gonna call you Gem in there. I could call you Guy, I guess. But we have two new people on the leaderboard for next week. I hope everybody sticks around. Hopefully, you guys will be able to make it next week. Normally, this is on a Tuesday night when I do my normal chill stream, but it is what it is. So we're on round 12. And let's redo that timer. Do, 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 do. And there we go. Apparently, I wasn't fooling anybody with this round. Yes, it's Ryu. No, you. As far as I could see, you got in for third place at least, Gemini. I don't know whether you mean you weren't fast enough for to get second or first. You remembered it. Cool, cool, cool. I wasn't sure whether anybody might confuse Ryu with Ken. And then there's Akira. I think it's Akira. He might be confused for two. Oh, yeah, that's. Akuma. Is it Akira or Akuma? Let me reset this. Let me empty this. Time for round 14. Can we guess round 13? Hey, Mike, how are you? And thanks for dropping in to say hi. What? Did I put the timer up? Did I put the timer up, guys? Okay, I didn't put the timer up, so here's the timer. You get a little bit extra time, people. Maybe you can clue in to who it is. Okay, so we're going to reset this timer for next time. And hey, Joshua, for once, with Alpha here, you got a top one. Yes, it is Dr. Fate from Injustice 2. I figured I could sneak a DC character in there because it is a video game, right? uh, cool, cool, Mike. Okay, so let's see. That was a trick question. How was it a trick question? Josh. Nobody. It's comic character. Yes, it is. I figured I'd put one of those in there. Okay, so time for round 13.
13, I just did 14.
No, I just did 13. Okay, so I'm about to do 14. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so let's see. Make sure our timer is right. Okay, yes, the timer needs to be taken off. Time for round 14. Can you guess the character?
Watch the counter sink, and then we don't that.
Okay, so yes, I lost it a long time ago. Whoever said she's got mad. Alpha said it. Let's see. Who might be correct about who this character is? If I can get my mouse back. Okay, mouse work. Okay, my mouse is being a pain. Okay. Oh, there, I got my mouse working. This is what happens when you make up new rules. Whimsically, nothing makes sense. And you go crazy. I was already crazy before then. So, anyways, yes, it is Eltham from Street Fighter 2. So that would be Alpha and then Joshua. And Gemini, that last round, I was trying to give you. There was two right answers in the chat. Oh no. Oh, I was trying to give you time to copy one of them and get a point with like saying with the timer. Couldn't remember the full name. Oh, ooh. Yeah, I didn't see that. I was thinking that was a CH or whatever. Okay. Yeah, I will give it to you, Jim. Okay, so we'll. Ooh, and that cost Josh a point. Saying it should count. See, Joshua's a good sport. Okay, so we are on the final round of the night. Can you guess the character? Do, 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 do. Yes. And you want to know something, people? Nothing hurts the blob. So yes, Alpha, and then Joshua. Joshua was like, "Oh, on second thought, maybe I shouldn't say that challenge." It's not even a picture. So, what's the point? Never said it had to be a picture from it. He is a character in the game. What picture I get of him doesn't matter. I had his turnaround, so I just grabbed it off that. What game? An X-Men game. He was one of the villains at the end of the board. You can play either 2 to 8 players, I think, depending on the arcade and the arcade setup. It was an X-Men game, and one of the things he said, well, during the fight, Nothing hurts the blob. There might have been 2 to 6 players. Again, depending on the thing. Let's see. You got that right. So let's see. We have totals for the night. Let's see. We'll start here. Alpha. 3-pointers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have a 2-pointer for him. 1 of those. Joshua. For 3-pointers, we have one in that section. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, later, Chelsea. Thanks for joining. I hope you had a good time. 2, 3, 4. Oh, said 2. One for let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Does he have any 2-pointers? No. And he has 1-pointer. Oh, let's see. Also, we have a. We're gonna do a 1-1 there because of his extra point. So let's see. We'll have Gem here. 2. He has 1 of those, and then he has 1, 2, 3 1-pointers. And Trusty with. There we go. We're gonna save that for now. Oh, actually, you know what? I shouldn't have saved that. Oops. Oh well. I'm gonna have to go back in and erase a whole bunch of stuff later. So did everybody enjoy the game this week? For Alpha, who got here late, our first character was Spyro, the dragon. Then we had Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank. Then we had Metal Man from Mega Man 2, I believe. Then we had Donkey Kong And then we had Link. You think you would have got any of those, Alpha, if you're still here? And then, of course, the one that you came in on, Mike Haggart. So that was the chill stream. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Remember to like, share, and subscribe your chill stream. And come back next week for some more Silhouette game action. Maybe you can get in when it's live on the chill stream. Okay, so there we go. Now we'll just talk about what I got here at round 3. Oh, okay. Cool. GT, good night. Are you going, Alpha? I was just doing an ending thing for the chill stream. That way I wouldn't have to record one separately, like I have to do for last week's. If you go and see Alpha, that like I said, that wasn't me ending there. I would have gotten all but Jack. And of course, in the first part of the show, I drew my character Prop Man, who is part of my Secret Warriors. And you will see Prop Man I think he appears in the Wiz number 15, 14 or 15. His first appearance. So no hints for next week's category, or if there's going to be a category, I might just pull them all willy-nilly. So therein lies a question. Did you like that tonight was topical, like just video games? Or do you mind that it's all over the place? Categories help. So would you like me to try and do a category? I'm not sure how easy that is, how loosely defined. All over the place. Gemini votes for all over the place. You should only pick things. Well, sorry, I'm not necessarily going to be accommodating that because I don't know what you know or don't know for sure, Joshua. So, okay, Alpha's saying it helped, but the categories, but would you say that you necessarily want them, or you just don't care, or you don't care either way? Yes, but Joshua, there's apparently a lot of things you and Alpha Proto both know. And I definitely don't know what Alpha Proto doesn't know that you do know. I think that would limit the category or the pictures. Hmm. Alpha just has to have some really good internet because you get some really fast, almost the first time every time. I want you to keep the themes. Okay. Well, this was the first week with a theme. Okay, so we have my weakness is comic book character. I want we have one so we have one vote for keeping themes and we have one vote for all over the place. Doesn't help much. We have two people. We don't have a very good sample size, but we have two of them. Two people you can do themes sometimes and they're nice. Yeah, that's for sure. I could do it that way too. Uh, that is an idea for sure. I just thought I had enough last week that I could do the theme. I'm just trying to think. Sometimes I get it could help, could not. Like I guess I could do sci-fi. Let's see. Let me. Hmm, let's see. Let's spitball some themes. Obviously, as I just said, sci-fi. Sci-fi. I guess there's cartoons, comic books, uh, yeah, horror, movies, I guess TV. Yeah, anime slash. That's what that is theater plays. Okay. Like by theater plays, are you talking like Shakespeare, Macbeth, stuff like that? Alpha? Now that one would be a big thing for me. I can probably get it, but I would have no idea who the characters is. In some ways, I have no idea what to look for that for the anime and manga. That's my biggest hindrance. Yeah, yeah, I know there's more than obviously Macbeth and the Romeo and Juliet. There's lots of plays out there. Um, robots. Yeah. Mac. I know I had considered doing some Transformers in this, but I thought Transformers would be too easy. Mostly, I think Transformers are very recognizable um, by their look. Like I'm sure if I put a silhouette of Optimus or Megatron up there, or even Starscream, they would be easily guessed. Yeah, but okay, Kaiju again. Would the Gundams be very recognizable? I obviously I think that would again have to be very specific. That sort of also plays into the anime manga. Kaiju again. I think they're. It's not that I'm opposed to them. It's just for the certain things, like yeah, I put up very recognizable things, but like it's how I try to debate on whether something can be confused with something else in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, you couldn't tell most of the probably specific Gundams. And neither could I, and that's where my biggest problem is would be putting them up. And at that point, how specific do I have to be in my answers for the various Gundam robots? These would be concerns of mine, you know, in doing that. And like I said, I'm not completely opposed to these ideas. It's just I don't want. I know I've done some that are that blatantly easy, but to have a whole night of that blatantly easy, I don't think would give any satisfaction to you guys. Why do you hate ideas? I don't hate ideas. Oh, I could tell most Gundams apart. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong earlier, Alpha. I thought you said you couldn't tell them apart. Mine is the opposite problem, or a problem. I don't hate ideas, Joshua. So, like as you can see, I put them. Although, like I said, I'm not opposed to it. It's just figuring out how to do certain things correctly or decently enough that I think I'm able to pull it off decently. What about communism? Well, in that more, I think I will take that more as historical. Joshua. But again, that could get. Hello, Mix MJ. How are you tonight? We finished about 20 minutes ago the silhouette game. We're just talking about possible themes that we can do for it. Hey, Massive, what's going on? Well, Massive, you just missed. Oh, you know what? There's one, wrestling. You just missed the 4th installment of the silhouette game. I now have a new section on my chill stream. Normally that happens, of course, on Tuesday, but tonight it's happening on Monday because of my job. I'm working tomorrow, and I'm probably not going to get off in time to do this. YouTube advertises. Possibly. I'll write it down, Joshua. Just to satisfy you. I doubt we'll do it. But yeah, 4th installment of something I'm calling the Silhouette game, inspired by one of my followers called, well, he's called the Parasocial something. Used to go by Elk. But he inspired this sort of game where I was seeing whether the chat could guess characters based on their silhouettes. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. This week, pretty much people got the characters most of the characters that I put forth. But last week, I slaughtered the chat. And there we go, mascot. And Gemini by CWC. You mean wrestling, right? But yeah, you might enjoy the silhouette game, Massive Panda, if you were here to play. People you can get points. CW, oh, the CW, like the channel, the TV channel. Yeah, let me switch over to. Fair, simple game. Basically 4 rules, although Joshua might say 4. Locales could be a theme. I've heard of what locales are. I'm just gonna, but the basic 4 rules are 1 guess per round, because you see the silhouette. There's no, there's sometimes trying to distinguish what it is, but there's beyond that, there's no extra stuff to add to find out or take away. The first 3 guesses, the first 3 people to guess right get points. Person 1 gets 3 points, person 2 gets 2, third person gets 3. And tonight I added in, although it's not on there yet, I'm not sure exactly how it would. If a answer is given for a specific, a generic version of the character, it's like saying Mario when you see, Raccoon Mario or Cape Mario. I will accept Mario as an answer because the character is Mario. It's just him in a specific costume or something specific that it gives him specific powers. And tonight, before the timer was up, which was my fault, I said no, so wait till the timer was done. I said, if you can specify the costume, you get an extra point. And technically that wasn't limited. So Joshua could have typed in the Raccoon Mario as well and got that point as well. American president, so although Joshua didn't know that then either. Hey Aqua, how are you? But again, that's something I just sort of made up on the spot, and there wasn't much in front of me, so I'm like cutting tomato or whatever, and I said, "Hey," I noticed nobody said the specific Mario. I said, in the that's good that you're good. Just well, I'll put American, maybe Cartoon Networks and Nickelodeon categories. So you're thinking more specific network because I did put down cartoons. So the networks would technically fall under that. Their characters. Uh, Adults, Gemini's. Oops. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Adult Swim characters, I think, fall under cartoons. We could do subcategories at some point, like 80s cartoons, 90s cartoons. When you break themes down into subcategories, you get more topics. Yeah, but you get a little bit more specific, which makes it easier. And that's good to the degree. I don't mind it being somewhat easy. I don't want to be too easy. And obviously, for Alpha and Joshua, this seems way too easy. It half makes me want to make it harder. Fruits and vegetable silhouettes. uh, that would fall under Veggie Tales, which would fall under a cartoon. Joshua. Bob the Tomato. Larry the Cucumber. Junior Asparagus. Oh my, just Joshua is just literature. Would literature not necessary fiction only? I'm not sure what you mean by fiction only exactly. Literature, would that not fall under, well, maybe historical and themes and plays? Um, I'm not quite sure what you mean by literature. Christian media. Yeah, I'd stump everybody there, probably. No, plays are acted. Yeah, but usually they come from a book or a play. Somebody writes a book or writes a play. Thus, it's a sense it is literature. People read Macbeth and don't act it out, or Romeo and Juliet. Like fiction characters from novels and stuff. Okay. The only problem with that I could possibly see is you get into a little bit everybody has a little bit different look of how they think a character looks like in their head, and that although the character is technically the same no matter what. Larry Boyd, Bible Man, Canadian Shield, Jesus, the Donut Man. Well, part of that would, of course, fit under Jesus, like Harry Potter girl. For Joshua, part of that would fit under historical. But I'll go biblical. Like Harry Potter. Let me save this. Save it. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. The only problem is with novels, possibly, is everybody has a different look. Although you're given the look described, everybody comes out with a little something different. So that one I'm not sure of. Uh, Joshua probably Adventures in Odyssey, so about audio dramas. Again, other books. So again, this is stuff that I'm, open to. It's just how does it will it translate well into the game? The ideas. So I've definitely got some ideas. Um, I will make an announcement in the next couple of days via Discord and via what's the name of it? Who won? Alpha. My tab. Oh, and for those that didn't get to see, I also have a new business card. There is the front of my new business card. All my 7,000 from the are packed away. So, and I've run out of the ones that I kept with me. So I've created a new front, and again, that's good. They're not printed up yet, and not bad. The name should be bigger. You think it should be bigger? It's not like I can't change this because Control O. Oh, on a card it will be small. Yeah, but how much of the card do I really want it to take up? Would be my question. So bigger is better. How about? I never realized. I just realized if I never cut my hair, I will always have longer hair than you. Till mine gets to be longer. Okay, so this I can change easy enough. I went in. Transform. Scale. Memes could be a theme. Oh, just big enough for people to. You think that is good? We'll just sort of center the cross comics lettering in the quote unquote white part of the. Okay, so now we'll save. We're gonna let me take the front there. And then we're gonna save as PNG version. Yeah. Also, did you even use up to 8,000 cards? No, I did not. That's why I was saying 7,000 were still in storage. That's better have to compensate. And then, of course, here is once it saves. Here will be the back. There is the back. Pretty plain, simple. Again, the name of the company in the corner, my full name, my website, my email, and then where you can find me on various social medias. Um, I had Patreon on, I took it off. Well, Patreon's not really a social media. You have too many names. Save some names for everyone else. Hey, I can't help what my parents named me, or probably more specifically, my dad. Uh, of course, I'm named for my dad and my two grandparents, my two grandfathers. And then, of course, just the last name is the last name. That is that is not a good design. Oh, what's not a good design? My new thing. It's just something I came up with. The silhouette. Of course, we have the Canadian Shield in the middle. To the left of him, hopefully it's left to you, is Snowdrift. To the left of her, Ozona. And to the left of her, Electite. Now, I did play with something else with Electite here. Uh, let's take because of Electite's powers, I thought of doing this. Although that definitely doesn't make sense now that that part of that is where it is because she has the power to increase her height. You can hand out your cards on the next at the next convention. You can try to collaborate with people. Yeah, I'll pull up Google and it's in search for this business cards. Yeah, but what about comic company business cards? No. And then to the right of Canadian Shield is the Flame, and he's hopefully gonna, as soon as we get issue 3 of the Canadian Shield and issue 2 of Snowdrift out, we're gonna have the Flame #1. And of course, to the right of the Flame is Insecto, and then to the right of him is the Wiz. Don't listen to, you don't want people to think you're copying other people's card designs. You need a unique design. Yeah. Well, this will be my third version of my card. Believe it or not. I do have a somewhat. Sorry, Rick. You can add a whiteboard to the cross. Well, the name and the cross. You know what? I will. You know what? I will make this third. And then yeah. Not sure whether I like that. See whether look at it in black better. I like it a little better in black. Replace the platform names with recognizable. Replace platform names with their recognizable. That that is a good idea. Definitely. For the back of the card, I would suggest say "Good Night Spoon." Putting a QR code on there. I might put a QR code. But what would I put the QR code to? Oh, you're saying replace, put Facebook, put the icons on the Facebook icon, the Twitter/X icon on, the Instagram icon, Rumble, YouTube. Make sure you no, I'm only going to maximum ordering for these is 500. I got a real good deal on the last ones. That's why I went for it. And I thought I was going to need a lot more at the convention that I did. How do you make QR codes? There's a site that you can go to do that, Alpha. I've done it before. A couple conventions ago, I had a page with QR codes on. For stuff for the campaign that I had going on for Snow Canadian Shield 2. There's sites where you can get them made. You see it. Uh, I'm not used to you agree with me. Well, when I think something's a good idea, I agree with it. What can I say? A QR code sounds good. Maybe a small one up in. I'll do an outline. Although I might not implement it for this set. Although, like I said, it's a good idea because I got to get these out tomorrow and probably tomorrow morning. Like I might put it up there, the QR code, a small QR code. I'm gonna jump off a pier to wake up. The QR code should give them malware and virus. And I sort of get where you're going with the icons for the places. Rick the DM. Oh, Rick DMs you on Twitter feature. Exactly. But I could make that up tonight. I guess I could. Yeah, probably my website would be this. Either my website or this YouTube channel would be the smartest. Um, but besides those few sites there, can you think of any others that I might want to include for social media? TikTok. Um, yeah, I have a TikTok, but I haven't done much with it. Otherwise, I would say yes. Are you going to go with the normal QR? Um, by stylized, you mean just putting a picture in the middle? Joshua, Tumblr. I don't have a Tumblr. I do have True Social, so I could put True Social on there. Um, the only thing I did think about putting it on there. I'm just not sure whether putting it on there could be a turnoff to some people. I created a TikTok to do the shorts. Good night. And I have a Minds. Oh, Discord. Yeah, Discord definitely. Although Discord's harder to find somebody on. Farmers only. Um, uh, control. Oh, okay. Reddit. Technically, I do have a Reddit. Linktree, I have. But Linktree would be probably better to do a Q. If I was going to do it, put that on, it'd be better for the QR code actually that you were suggesting. Good night, Spoon. Discord. But as for the TikTok, yeah, I got a TikTok. I thought it might help expand my brand. What do you mean you have a Linktree and you don't know how? You don't know where to redirect the QR. Yeah, I wasn't quite sure whether that'd be the best place to link it. Steam, Snapchat. You guys are just putting them all on there, aren't you? All the various things. So I might do this tomorrow morning quick if I have the time. A Linktree should give you everything. Yeah. So maybe the QR code for Linktree would be the best. Grab it, put it on there. There's a few things I got to do tonight before I go to bed, and a few things I got to do when I get up. I just hope Twitch, no, fortunate. So I'm gonna save that. I guess the my only thought for Linktree is how many people aren't familiar with it. That if I take them to the Linktree, it might throw them for a loop. D Live, there's one that I haven't been to for a while. Pinterest. I do not have a Pinterest. But you guys have given me some good ideas for various things. I like that QR thing. Um, I am probably gonna do that Skype through it. I had a Skype once upon a time. I'm probably gonna do that. It shouldn't take too long to do that. Create the QR code to the Linktree. Phone number. Definitely not putting my phone number on here. So I'm gonna thank everybody for stopping by. It's great having you all here. It's been great having you all here talking, chatting. Maybe depending on what time I get home tomorrow night, I will create a hangout. We'll have to see. Everything else I already have. I do have a LinkedIn though, although. Anyways, we will see you next week, maybe tomorrow. Definitely not credit card information. So good night.